college football season begins later in the week. Michigan Tech and Northern Michigan still have some time, though, before their first games. Good evening, everyone. Expectations and spirits are high for both UP college football programs. The rival squads do, however, have something in common. Both teams return the same starting quarterback they had at the end of last season. Here's a look at the signal caller situation for the Huskies and the Wildcats. Tyler Scarlett and Shea Brown are each in charge of the offenses for their respective teams. Scarlett returns for his fourth season at the helm of the Huskies offense, so he knows what is exactly expected of him.
It's just working on timing, making sure everybody's on the same page, no jumping off sides, just little things, details.
The Huskies have been back to work for almost 2 weeks. Head coach Tom Curley said that the offense has been good during training camp, but he wants the unit to be, as he put it, sharp by the time week 1 rolls around.
I think a lot of it's repetition right now. All the things that we've put in, we now have to just kind of, polish them up, I think is the big key right now. Our effort's been good, our energy's been good, we're just not real sharp yet.
Tyler Scarlett is the Huskies' all-time leader in passing completions, yards, and touchdowns, and he's done it all in just 3 years. So what will the senior signal caller do for an encore this season?
I just got to be a leader for the offense, get our team in good plays if we're in bad plays, just keeping us sharp on, keeping us going on our toes.
We think he's as good as there is. We wouldn't trade him for anybody. He's got all the records already with 1 year to go. He's a leader. He's been a captain. He takes charge of our football team. He's had a great camp, and we're really excited about his senior season.
At Northern Michigan, Shea Brown enters his sophomore season for the Wildcats. He was at the bottom of the depth chart starting last season. Midway through the year, Brown found himself as the Cats' new starting quarterback. Those 6 starts Brown made last season were a big help in his development coming into his second year.
Last year I was just really nervous, just trying to catch up to everybody else. This year I'm coming in way more confident and way more prepared. I know the offense a lot better than I did as a freshman.
With spring ball and with camp this year, I think he's really transformed and transcended into a confident kid who can read defenses and make adjustments on the fly.
Last year you could tell a little, sometimes when we'd run a check he'd kind of, but this year it's all, he's saying it with his chest, he's out there with full confidence, he's sitting back in the pocket, and it feels really good as an offensive line to know your quarterback has trust in you.
When we recruited Shea, I thought he was pretty special, and there probably weren't a lot of guys that shared that evaluation, but I thought he was a big, strong young man that can make some throws and do some things indicative of finding success in this conference.
At the end of the day, if you ask both players, their philosophies are the same, and that is to lead their own teams to as many wins as possible.